Welcome to today's session. My name is Qamar Ilyas Khan, and regarding myself, I have done my master's in business administration and economics from Islamia University, Bahawalpur, and I have over plus 30 years experience, over 30 years of experience in banking sector, banking and finance sector, as well as in HR. And besides, I've been in visiting faculty of Open University for few years. So about today's session, today we will be learning data-driven transformation in microfinance banking. We will be sharing our ideas. It will not be a one-way communication. I would like you uh, to share your experience and your knowledge with me as well. And during this session, there will be a little knowledge check as well. So be prepared and be attentive what we discuss today. So about today's session, we will be discussing data-driven transformation in microfinance, and then we will discuss the current state of microfinance and the challenges in data transformation, and we will discuss why the data matters for microfinance industry. After that, we will discuss. I think I'm loud and clear. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then we will discuss strategic data application in microfinance and with and its application to banking industry. And then we will be discussing a few examples from real world of microfinance banking and essential insights for transformation as well. So to start with, uh, what is data transformation in microfinance? Basically, it's an strategic asset. Data is a strategic asset, and there is a very powerful saying that the data is new trust currency. What does it mean? Before we discuss this paraphrase, the data is the new currency of trust. We will see what is data. How can we define data? Data is actually, it refers to the facts, statistics, and the information collected, stored, and analyzed to gain insight and make informed decisions and to support conclusions. Data can be in two ways. It can be quantitative, which means it can be numerical information like numbers and percentages, and it can be qualitative. It means the data can be descriptive information like text and opinions. Then there are a few types of data, two types of data normally which we use in microfinance or banking industry. One is structured data. And structured data is organized and formatted data and in the shape of database and spreadsheets. On the other hand, the unstructured data is unorganized data, which is in raw form, which is in rough form. It can be text, it can be documents, it can be images, it can be videos, but these are not organized. So now we will discuss what is data-driven transformation in microfinance banking. As you know, the microfinance industry is uh, developing day by day. To start with, it was very nominal and marginal scale. Now it's one of the fastest growing industries around the world. Not only in Pakistan, but also in other developing countries mostly. Okay. Data-driven transformation is actually a revolution in which microfinance banking has enabled itself and its institutions to make informed decisions, enhance risk management, and improve financial inclusion. By leveraging data analysis in microfinance, we can assess risk accurately, and there are very minimum chances of error when we use database risk analysis. Because in this way, by using the data base or the database information, we can evaluate our borrowers' behavior and their financial history, and as well as their market reputation. And this will definitely reduce our default rates and risk. And on the other side, we can optimize our operations. We can increase operational efficiency as well. We can identify inefficiencies and streamline workflows using key performance indicators and KPIs. So, and the third one, yes, there is another benefit of data transformation, data-driven transformation, that is enhanced financial inclusion. You know, we people at microfinance bank industry, we our focus is on underserved community, which are largely based in rural areas. So we can tailor our services to meet their specific needs of unserved communities according to their needs, according to their demands, and according to the requirements. Now we will discuss the current state of microfinance challenges. First of all, we have limited data availability. We don't have uh, much data available on for analysis, and there are also regulatory pressures and compliances from regulatory authorities. We have to make sure that we meet compliance standards and we meet regulatory regulations of the regulators. Then data transformation comes with a high operation cost. Definitely, it puts strain on our resources. We at microfinance industry are already have minimum resources, bare resources. So data transformation definitely involves high cost. And there is also a persistent financial inclusion gap in microfinance industries with reference to this data transformation process. And the last one is, uh, we have still not been able to tap the majority of our rural population or underserved communities. And today, even billions of people remain unbanked globally, not only in Pakistan, but also globally, especially in third world countries. So now we'll discuss why the data matters. What is the importance of data in microfinance? As we all know, the data basically is the basis of our decision making. It's the basis of our
Muhammad Zahid,
information.
please unmute your mic.
Uh, in microfinance, today we say that data is the new currency of trust. What does it mean? It means that in microfinance, where trust is the paramount due to the vulnerable population served, and data can foster transparency and accountability. And by providing clear information, verifiable information, institutions can build stronger and more reliable connection with their clients. So this is the most important thing why the data matters in microfinance. Then it can also um, um, helps us in making better credit risk management. The most important thing is microfinance is the credit risk management. For example, a transparent loan application process and clear repayment tracking that is all backed by data significantly enhance the client confidence and also reduce perceived risks, and it will lead to higher engagement and loyalty. Then it can strengthen the compliance and transparency as well. Then we can drive operational efficiency and saving. On one hand, obviously data transformation comes with a cost, but on the other hand, it helps us in saving uh, valuable funds in operational cost. and it will also reduce our NPL and save cost. Definitely, when we will reduce our NPL, the NPL amount, figure will go down, our profits will go higher. Okay, now we will discuss the current state of microfinance challenges. Microfinance institutions around the world and especially in Pakistan face multiple challenges today, which not only hinder their growth but also impact their transformation process. And these hindrances and these challenges include limited data availability, which make it difficult to assess client needs and risk accurately. Now moving on to strategic data application to microfinance. Microfinance industry actually needs data transformation very much and than any other sector in banking or in financial sector, because it not only enhance risk management with analysis, it also improve financial planning and forecasting. The basis of financial planning and forecasting is the database which we have at our on our hand. If we don't have correct data, if we don't have reliable data, we will not be able to make financial planning and forecasting. It's very simple. There is no other option without having a good, reliable data. And another important application in microfinance of data, strategic data, is that we can achieve operational excellence and efficiency. And there is no doubt about that. That database, a good database, and computerized or uh, database can help us in achieving operational excellency and efficiency as well. And it can expand, and by the help of this data, we can also expand financial inclusion for underserved. Like I can give you an example from real world that you don't have the data, you don't have the knowledge about your target customer market, which you are going to serve or which you are going to offer financial products and services. How can you serve them? How can you make informed decision? How can you uh, make a tailor-made products for them? You don't have their repayment histories. You don't have um, their financial problem. You don't have the knowledge about their um financial resources. You will not be able to expand financial inclusion. Okay. Now we will discuss the lessons from banking leadership. In microfinance industry, with the viewpoint of microfinance industry, data transformation is very much important for leadership as well, top leadership. Why? Because it gives us a stronger leadership and governance with the help of database. The top leadership definitely can make strategies to implement down the line, and with in absence of a good database, which they will not be able to do. The second thing is they can establish data governance frameworks with the help of database. And number they can foster a data culture which encourages staff to use data for decision making and enhancing overall institutional effectiveness. Leadership should promote data literacy and data driven mindsets down the line in their organizations. The third one is the aligning analytics with business growth strategies. The leadership of microfinance industry, microfinance banks must focus on this. They must make sure that data analysis initiatives aligned with the business objectives and growth strategies are applicable or available in their strategy. This alignment drives meaningful outcomes and maximizes impact. And the fourth one is recognize data innovation efforts. By recognition of data innovation effort through industry rewards, recognition is very much important because it will definitely boost the morale of the staff and the people working down the line. So Now we will discuss what are the benefits of data-driven transformation in microfinance industry. Uh, Most important thing is by embracing data-driven transformation with these lessons, which I have discussed you earlier in mind, microfinance institutions can enhance decision-making, data-driven insight, and which can lead to more informed decisions. They can improve their risk management process and they can drive business growth with the help of data transformation. And they can align analysis with business strategy to forecast growth. Okay, now we will discuss some real world data driven success. Most important is, or far, which comes in my mind is mobile data for loan decisions. If you see, there are so many countries which are offering mobile bank and mobile loans, small amount of loans through banking application online. And another thing is creative alternate credit scores. And we can also expand outreach and reduce risk. We can also lower our default rates and increase sustainability. So, what is the roadmap for data-driven microfinance? First of all, we'll have to make a database start gathering information with the help of small pilot projects in one area. Then, on the basis of the success of that pilot project, we can further enhance that project, further increase the area of that project to other areas or the whole domain. And the second one is we can build data literacy across teams. We will have to educate our teams. We will have to educate our staff, especially those working in the field. And the third one is that we can partner with technology and experts. Like there are many companies in industry which are offering um, data transformation softwares and data collection softwares, and which definitely it will such technology and such uh, I mean to say such software will help us. And the last one is the scale responsibility and ethically. We will have to do this task very responsibly and very ethically. Ethics is the basis. We don't we can go we cannot do unethical things in this process. We will have to be sincere. We will have to be sincere. We will have to be honest with ourselves while working on this project. So once again we will um, shortly discuss what are the essential insights for the transformation of data in microfinance industry. Number one, data is the strategic asset. We discussed it earlier because there's a very powerful paraphrase that data is the new currency of trust. We have already discussed it. It drives innovation and it drives competitive and it gives us competitive advantage or our competitors. And it also help us in achieving social and financial sustainability. And it helps our leadership commitment to make their commitment on the basis of this. So leadership commitment is a key to the success of whole project. So this was from me. If you have any question in your mind, you can ask me. I'm here to answer you. And if you have something based on your experience, you can share it with me regarding today's session. Your suggestions and your insight, your input is very welcome. Do you have any questions regarding today's session, or you want to share your knowledge with me or your experience with me because you people are in field and you face problems and you obviously tackle them at your own. So, with keeping in your today's session, do you have any questions or do you have any uh, suggestions, or do you have any? suggestions regarding our next section, you can also suggest us or the topics for our next session or next discussion. But one thing is very much important. You people must take part in this discussion as well.
Bushra Azmat maybe want to say something.
Yes, I want to say that please arrange a session on financial inclusion of women, because nowadays it is
Okay.
very much under discussion topic
Yes,
internationally, and
yes,
how we can include women entrepreneurs in financial setup, and especially the remote areas and rural areas, how we
yes,
can do this.
yes. It's a very much important topic because more than 50% of our population is female, and their financial inclusion is very much for economic and as well as social development. So we will definitely look into this, and in the coming days we may have a session on this as well.
Okay,
Financial inclusion of female population,
thank you.
and especially in underserved communities, rural areas. The majority of the problem is in rural areas. In
Yes.
urban areas, there are female entrepreneurs as well, and there are female sorry financial inclusion on part of females as well. But in rural areas, there's very limited scope and there's very limited work done till today. So next maybe in next session uh, we design a session for you on this.
Okay, thank you.